Welcome to our in-depth review of Dschungelkind, a 2011 German film that plunges us into the depths of the jungle in Papua New Guinea and into the heart of a young girl navigating two worlds. Based on the memoir Child of the Jungle by Sabine Kuegler, this cinematic journey is as emotional as it is visually striking. Sabine Kuegler's story is one of survival, not only in the physical sense but also in terms of personal identity. Her book chronicles her upbringing in one of the most remote parts of the world. As a child, Sabine's parents were missionaries, and their work took them to the jungles of Papua New Guinea, where Sabine would spend most of her formative years. The film brings this raw, unfiltered experience to life, focusing not just on the adventures and dangers of the jungle but on the deeply personal and emotional journey Sabine undergoes. Her life in the jungle seems magical at times, full of natural wonders, but it is also isolating, challenging, and dangerous. The film begins with young Sabine, played by Dschungelkind, arriving in Papua New Guinea with her family. As they settle into their new home, Sabine becomes enchanted with the jungle, forming a deep connection with the local Papua tribe. Her childhood is marked by freedom, exploration, and a growing sense of belonging to the natural world around her. However, the film soon reveals the harsh realities of living in such an environment. Sabine and her family face many challenges, from hostile interactions with the local tribes to the day-to-day struggle for survival. Despite these difficulties, Sabine learns the ways of the jungle, forging a deep bond with the Papua people. The heart of Dschungelkind lies in Sabine's childhood experiences. The film beautifully captures the sense of wonder and freedom she feels as a child in the jungle. The relationship she builds with the Papua tribe is central to her identity. She learns their language, customs, and way of life, becoming more integrated into their culture as time passes. But this idyllic experience is not without its challenges. Sabine is caught between two worlds, her family's European values and the deep, spiritual connection she feels with the Papua. As tensions rise between the two cultures, Sabine is forced to confront the complexities of living in a land that is not entirely hers. As Sabine grows older, the clash between her European upbringing and her deep ties to the Papua tribe becomes more pronounced. The jungle, once a place of refuge and discovery, becomes a battleground of conflicting identities. The Papua tribe's customs and beliefs sometimes starkly contrast with the values her parents instilled in her. This tension comes to a head when Sabine must return to Europe, leaving behind the only world she's ever truly known. The struggle for identity is one of the film's most compelling themes. Sabine is torn between her loyalty to her family and her deep sense of belonging to the jungle and the Papua people. Upon returning to Europe, Sabine is faced with a new challenge, fitting into a society that feels foreign to her. The stark contrast between the open, untamed freedom of the jungle and the structured, cold civilization in Europe leaves her feeling lost and disconnected. The film delves into her internal conflict as Sabine grapples with the question of where she truly belongs. The central themes of Dschungelkind revolve around survival, not just in the literal sense, but in the emotional and spiritual sense as well. Sabine's journey is one of survival in the wild jungle, but also a journey of emotional survival as she navigates the complexities of two contrasting cultures. The film's exploration of identity is profound. It raises important questions about what it means to belong and how our surroundings shape who we are. Sabine's struggle to reconcile her two worlds is something many viewers can relate to, whether they've lived in a jungle or not. One of the film's strongest elements is its cinematography. Director Roland Suso Richter captures the vast, untamed beauty of the Papua New Guinean jungle with sweeping shots of the dense forests and winding rivers. The lush, vibrant colors of the jungle contrast sharply with the cold, sterile environment Sabine later encounters in Europe. The film's visuals perfectly complement the emotional narrative, emphasizing Sabine's sense of isolation and longing for a place where she truly belongs. The performances in Dschungelkind are exceptional. Dschungelkind delivers a powerful portrayal of young Sabine, capturing both the wonder and the pain of growing up in such an extreme environment. Nadia Ewell and Thomas Kretschmann, who play Sabine's parents, give strong performances that reflect the difficult choices they must make to protect their family. Director Roland Suso Richter does an excellent job of balancing the personal, emotional aspects of Sabine's story with the larger, more dramatic elements of life in the jungle. The film moves at a deliberate pace, allowing the audience to fully absorb the beauty and dangers of the environment. Dschungelkind is a moving, visually stunning film that takes its audience on an unforgettable journey. It's not just a story about surviving in the wild, it's about surviving in the complex, often confusing world of human relationships and cultural identity. Sabine's story resonates on a deeply emotional level, reminding us all of the importance of understanding where we come from and where we truly belong. Thank you for joining us for this review of Dschungelkind. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the film, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest reviews and film breakdowns. Let us know in the comments what you thought about Sabine Kuegler's incredible story.